Hello and welcome to TTV News, some latest events in the province. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of June 12th, Ms. Susan Burns, U.S. Consul General in Ho Chi Minh City, visited TayNinhTV sacerdotal councils of Judaism, leaders of the Departments of Home Affairs and the provincial departments of Foreign Affairs accompanied the delegation. They were welcomed by Master Thượng Tám Thành, administrators of TayNinhTV sacerdotal councils of Judaism.
The U.S. Consul General in Ho Chi Minh City was introduced to the formation and development process of Cao Đài relation, history of construction and scale by Mr. Thượng Tám Thành, as well as the value of the work for followers of Cao Đài system. Ms. Susan Burns expressed her impression for the massive scale of the TayNinhTV policy, as well as the history of formation and development of Cao Đài system. Ms. Susan Burns said the U.S. government is also very interested in the issue of religious freedom, although there are currently differences in the views and religious freedom of the two governments. The two sides still regularly hold discussions to better understand each other on this issue. Also, on the morning of June 12, visiting Thành Thành Công Biên Hòa Joyce Company TTC Acres, Ms. Susan Burns appreciated the vision and development of TTC Group over the years, in which eco-friendly production and business is one of the issues that Thành Thành Công always focuses on. Sharing about the 45-year journey of formation and development of TTC Group, Mr. Đặng Văn Thành, chairman of Thành Thành Công Group, said, up to now, TTC Group has been quite successful in many fields of activities such as agriculture, energy, real estate, industrial real estate, and tourism. Especially in 2022, Thành Thành Công Group officially re-establishes the educational sector through choosing Đà Lạt University, being a member of Group's ecosystem. Ms. Susan Burns also restated sustainable and eco-friendly development, especially in the field of renewable energy, is an issue that many U.S. companies are very interested in when investing in Vietnam. U.S. Consul General in Ho Chi Minh City Susan Burns also emphasized TTC Group's cooperation with a number of U.S. companies has contributed to the bilateral relationship between Vietnam and the U.S. in recent times.
The audience on June 11, the delegation of the Provincial People's Council includes Ms. Nguyễn Thị Xuân Hương, head of the Provincial Party Committee's Propaganda and Training Department, head of the Cultural and Social Committee of the Provincial People's Council, Mr. Võ Quốc Khánh, Deputy Head of the Legal Department, Provincial People's Council, Ms. Huỳnh Vương Hiếu, Deputy Secretary of the District Party Committee, Chairman of the District People's Committee, Dương Minh Châu, and the District People's Council delegation has a meeting with Foster in Trung Mít and Phước Ninh communes.
At each point, provincial and district People's Council delegates continue to receive many opinions and recommendations from voters. There are notable issues related to electricity and traffic safety, such as trees on the Desert Java Road obscure visibility and obstruct traffic. They request the authorities to resolve it soon. The road in Trung Mít Temple area is currently damaged and degraded. It is recommended to install additional traffic lights at the intersection of Desert and Trung Mít Secondary School to ensure traffic safety. Telecommunications cables scattered on the road on many roads in Phước Ninh are very dangerous for traffic participants that authorities are recommended to monitor and resolve these issues. Recommending Yumcho Electricity to notify monthly electricity bills front so that people can more conveniently monitor using the app. Voters request the People's Council at all levels to consider and monitor the process of trading fertilizer and purchasing cassava to improve the economy for farmers. Local leaders explained voters' recommendations at the meeting and recorded the remaining comments to forward to relevant sectors for consideration and resolution. On the afternoon of June 11, the Provincial and District People's Council delegates had a meeting with voters in Suối Ngô Commune, Tân Châu District. During this meeting, delegates continued to receive comments from voters such as Hoàng Huy Cassava Factory, discharge waste into streams causing environmental pollution, Road 808 hamlets for Suối Ngô Commune, construction quality is not granted. The Martyrs Memorial Steelhouse in Suối Ngô Camille has been under construction for many years, but has not been completed. And some policy issues for people with meritorious services and social security. The above comments have been answered by local leaders and specialized sectors within their authority, and some unanswered comments have been recorded to forward to relevant sectors and agencies to respond to voters in the next context period.
Turn into other important information. In May 2024, the Industrial Production Index in TayNinhTV province increased nearly 6% compared to the previous month.
Some industries with good index increases include manufacturing in electronic products, computers and optical products increased by nearly 67%, production of machinery and equipment increased by more than 29%, production of drugs, pharmaceutical chemicals and medicinal materials increased by more than 28%, good processing and production of products from wood and bamboo increased nearly 17%, custom production of electrical equipment with the leader manufacturing industry and related products of the mining industry also increased quite high. In addition, some industries have slower or decreasing raw indexes such as food production and processing, rent and copy records at ton levels, manufacturing products from other non-metallic minerals. Accumulated in 5 months of 2024. TayNinh's Industrial Production Index increased by more than 13% over the same period. According to information from the TayNinh Department of Education and Training, current conditions for teaching swimming to students still face many difficulties, especially to prevent drowning during the summer. Currently, the whole province has 77 swimming and diving businesses, of which there are only 34 swimming pools installed in schools, mainly at the elementary level, with only a few at junior high school. The percentage of schools with swimming pools is still very low, but even at these schools, swimming teaching also faces difficulties in terms of funding mechanisms for operating and maintaining swimming pools. Up to now, many swimming pools equipped in schools have degraded and damaged because they have been used since 2017. Assembly materials wear out quickly and water quality is not guaranteed. Of this, there are 108 teachers with certificates of training in safe swimming skills to prevent drowning. Currently, the education and training sector is increasing propaganda for parents and students to create conditions for their children to participate in swimming classes, which are mainly linked to units and swimming pools outside the school during the summer. Localities also make efforts to organize free swimming classes for children from socialization sources, but they only meet a small part of the needs of parents and teenagers.
On the mornings of June 11, the TayNinh Market Management Department coordinated with S&O Intellectual Property Company Limited to organize a seminar on distinguishing counterfeit goods and infringing intellectual property rights for officials of Provincial Market Management Department, members of the Steering Committee 389 of province, district, town, and city. During seminar, S&O Intellectual Property Company Limited provided useful information on how to distinguish genuine goods from counterfeit goods and goods that infringe intellectual property rights, particularly in fashion sectors such as sunglasses, clothing, sports shoes, and perfumes. The company also highlighted the certificated streak used by the counterfeit producers and traders, the current state of counterfeit goods for these brands in Vietnamese market, and shared experience and solution for dealing with violations related to the reduction and trading of counterfeit branded goods. This aims to enhance the effectiveness of fight against counterfeit goods and good enriching intellectual property rights in the province in the coming period.
On the morning of June 11, in TayNinh, the General Department of Taxation held a seminar on tax management and preventing revenue loss in the imported agricultural product sector in the southern Vietnam. The seminar aimed to evaluate tax management practices for businesses in the provinces and cities, including TayNinh, Ho Chi Minh, An Giang, Kiên Giang, and Bình Phước. During the seminar, The representative of the General Department of Taxation requested the tax departments of provinces and cities to strengthen close coordination with custom authorities, especially those at border gates. This collaboration is essential for sharing information related to the import and export situation of agricultural products, thereby contributing to efficiency in tax management for businesses in this sector and ensuring revenue for the state budget.
Ladies and gentlemen, in recent days, there has been information about supporting the purchase of e-commerce for farmers who do not find any sources of agriculture products collecting and purchasing in Phước Thành hamlets, Phước Vinh Camille, Châu Thành districts. It being said a lot in the media. Farmers Union members have partly resolved their difficulties thanks to the sensitive handling of the Farmers Association of Phước Vinh Camille, the Farmers Association of Châu Thành districts in particular, and the Farmers Association at all levels of TayNinhTV province in general.
Mr. Cao Văn Tứ is a farmer in Phước Thành hamlet, Phước Vinh Camille, Châu Thành district. Currently has 2 plots of land growing chickama with an area of nearly 3,000 square meters and is in the process of harvesting the first finished chickama. The first finished product is expected to be nearly 25 tons. However, when he contacted traders to sell, he was refused because the quantity of chickama they imported was enough. Since then, the chickama purchasing hub has had difficulty, so Mr. Tu has had to sell individual bags with 10 kilograms for 50,000 Vietnam dong per bag. Prices are very low compared to last year's crop. In addition, this summer in TayNinhTV, the weather is hot and dry. The quality of harvested chickama is not high due to lack of water for irrigation. However, the Phước Vinh Camille Farmers Association took quick steps to promptly fighting outputs for his chickama garden. We also closely follow the situation of farmers and realize the need to quickly support them so they can cover expenses and reproduce. We also consulted with the Châu Thành District Farmers Association as well as asked for official dispatch for guidance on rescuing agricultural products. With the spirit of love and affection, not only the Farmers Association at all levels, but also other branches and organizations have also taken practical actions to share difficulties with farmer members who are facing difficulties. In response to the call of the Farmers Association, the Women's Union and the Communist mass organizations also called and mobilized sponsors to support and rescue chickama for farmers, and we will try our best to keep profits for them. Receiving timely and wholehearted support from the Farmers Association, departments and unions of Phước Vinh Camille, as well as the entire province and people near and far, Mr. Cao Văn Tứ is probably very happy. The worry of not having a place to consume will also be somewhat alleviated.
I planted chickama in Phước Thành hamlets. Now I can't fry an output, so I have no income. I asked for help from the Phước Vinh Camille Farmers Association and the Youth Union to provide some support. Thanks to the support of the Farmers Association, I have learned a lot in the past few days. I sincerely thank the Farmers Association and all the people for their supporting. It is known that by the end of the afternoon of June 11, the TayNinhTV Provincial Farmers Association had also received an order for nearly 14 tons of chickama from Mr. Cao Văn Tứ. This amount is being urgently transported to the order's hands. It can be seen that there is nothing more precious than the attention and solidarity between the Farmers Association and its members at this time, so that farmers can feel secure in their productive labor and tighten their relationship between them, Farmers Associations at all levels with farmers in the province.
Information to support e-commerce consumptions is posted on TayNinhTV television fanpage. The audience support is helping to join hands with the Farmers Association and the people to overcome difficulties and reduce economic losses, thereby creating more motivations for farmers to continue overcome immediate difficulties to continue farming. Ladies and gentlemen, the assignments of the 2024 Women's Volleyball Tournament for female workers, civil servants, and laborers in Tayninh province was irreversible, resulting cheers at the Tayninh Provincial Sports Stadium on the morning of June 12th. The stadium seemed to be lit up by the beautiful football plays, spectacular surf, and especially the enthusiastic playing spirit of female workers, officials, and laborers.
Right from early morning, the arena became colorful and bustling with the presence of a large number of fans, bringing excitement and enthusiastic cheering spirit. Union members, along with relatives, friends, colleges, and volleyball lovers, came here to add spirit to the teams. The sound of trumpets rang out loudly, mixed with passionate cheers from the fans, creating a vibrant and passionate atmosphere. To win in the first round, players need a lot of support from the fans. In the stadium, I felt very excited and uplifted thanks to the fans. Today, they cheer us enthusiastically. Besides the fans who came to cheer for the home team, there were also many fans from different units. They cheered for each other, created a spirit of solidarity and showed their love for volleyball. We are from the trade union of TayNinhTV Provincial Economic Zone. When we came to this festival, our cheerleading team cheered their best during the competition. The enthusiastic cheers from the fans have contributed to the success of the volleyball tournament for female workers, civil servants, and laborers in TayNinhTV province in 2024. In addition, this is also an opportunity for units, exchange agencies, further strengthening the spirit of solidarity. Thereby, it contributes to improving spiritual life and creating a happy and comfortable working environment for workers. In recent years, the implementation of Conclusion Number 1, dated May 18, 2021, of the Politburo on continuing to implement Directive Number 5 of the Politburo on promoting learning and following Ho Chi Minh ideology, ethics, and sight has brought about many important and practical results. Many effective models and creative approaches have emerged, closely linked to the realities of various organizations and units, contributing to the fulfillment of political tasks, socio-economic development, national defense, security, and the strengthening of the party and political system in the locality. In recent years, we have maintained various models on the district social media forums. Additionally, we organize thematic meetings within party cells to discuss and relate the themes to their practical work. In 2024, Yumdou District Party Committee has launched an online competition on topics related to the 2024 theme. Giving a directive speech at the Congress, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm requested agencies, units, and localities to continue to focus on learning and following alcohol with specific practical actions and this in the coming time. We must continue to seriously and effectively implement both the comprehensive and annual thematic programs in conjunction with the Politburo's regulations on revolutionary ethical standards of party members in the new era across the Provincial Party Committee. We shall focus on specific practical contents, selecting pilot subjects, units, and party cells to implement and share successful methods throughout the party committee. If each person does one good deed each day, many good deeds will be done. And if many people do many good deeds, it will contribute to building a better society. Immersed in alcohol teachings, everything must be practical, achievable, and progressively from small to big, from easy to difficult, from low to high. The achievements of recent years inspired on levels such as carriers, party members, people of the province
to continue to emulate learning and following Ho Chi Minh's ideology, ethics, and state rule-specific and practical actions with party committees and authorities at all levels to successfully implement the goals of the resolution of the 13 Party Congress, the 11 Provincial Party Congress, and resolutions of Party Congresses at all levels, collectively building a beautiful, prosperous, and civilized homeland of TayNinh.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us, and goodbye for now.